Welcome to the Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. One of the most helpful things you can learn about wine is which bottles are flexible. In other words, wines that work well with many different foods. Because if you've ever been at a restaurant where everyone at the table orders something different, you know how tricky choosing wine can be. Someone orders seafood, someone orders chicken, and someone else orders pasta. Suddenly, the question becomes, what wine works for all of that? One of the best answers to that is Chenin Blanc. Chenin Blanc is one of the most versatile white wines in the world, and once people discover it, they often start ordering it again and again. Chenin Blanc originally comes from the Loire Valley in France, where it's been grown for hundreds of years. But today, it's also widely produced in South Africa, where many fantastic versions are made. Personally, I've actually been to the Stellenbosch region and it was incredible. So what makes Chenin Blanc so useful at the table is balance. It typically has bright acidity, which keeps the wine refreshing, but it also tends to have a little more texture than wines like Sauvignon Blanc. That combination makes it incredibly food-friendly. Flavor-wise, Chenin Blanc often shows notes of apple, pear, citrus, and sometimes a hint of honey or chamomile. The wine feels lively and fresh, but not thin, and that texture helps it stand up to a surprising range of foods. Chenin Blanc works beautifully with seafood. It pairs nicely with roasted chicken. It handles creamy sauces better than many other white wines do. And it can even work with slightly spicy dishes. That versatility makes it a great option when you're ordering for the table or when people are sharing several dishes. Another reason Chenin Blanc is helpful socially is that it often feels like a small discovery. Most people recognize Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc, but Chenin Blanc still feels unfamiliar enough that people often ask about it, and that can turn into a fun moment at the table. Someone asks what it is. You mention that it's known for being very food-friendly, and suddenly the table is trying something new together. Here's an interesting detail that many people don't realize. In South Africa, Chenin Blanc is actually the most widely planted grape in the entire country. The grape arrived there centuries ago and adapted incredibly well to the climate. Today, some of the most exciting Chenin Blanc wines in the world come from South Africa. So the next time you're looking at a wine list and wondering what white wine might work best for a table, ordering different dishes, remember Chenin Blanc. It's crisp, it's versatile, and it tends to make food taste even better. Confidence with wine doesn't come from memorizing hundreds of bottles. It comes from recognizing a few wines that reliably fit the moment. And Chenin Blanc is one of the most useful white wines to keep in mind. So, that's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for your next decant.